Hi, my friends, and welcome to your week. This is going to be your weekly reading for the week of February 27th through March the 4th. I am Patricia Herreras, and this is Fearless Light Guidance. I welcome you in. I'm going to talk about the astrology first because we have some really good things happening in the sky, and we got to talk about them. So we are coming into this week with the energy of the full moon in Virgo. Right now, the moon is still full, but it has moved to Libra. So there's an emphasis on partnerships and wanting to, do things in union. Now, what I really want to talk to you about, and this is really cool because the sun, which is vitality, and the planet Mercury, which is the mind and communication, are conjunct in Pisces. But also they're in this cazimi with Saturn. So Saturn is the planet, it's like the parent planet. It's the planet of restriction and responsibility. So what does this all mean? There is, this highlight on all of our mental processes. There is this sense of clarity and almost like we're shining, this big light on insights, downloads, information. Okay, but it's also with the influence of Saturn, it's also bringing us to this place of accepting, what is our duty, what is our responsibilities. And there's a big chance here this week for life lessons that are being integrated. Okay, so this is an ideal week for anything that has to do with negotiations and anything that you want to take on a serious course of study, or you want to be focused and have this amount of concentration with a certain aspect of your life. Okay, so really good for all of that. So I already picked out the cards because I wanted to move things along, but I wanted to let you know about all that is happening. Now we start with the overall energy of the reading, and it's the Two of Pentacles. So this is about being able to do all the things, okay? But it's also about, making conscious choices. So you want to make a list of pros and cons. Why is this good? Why is this not so great? Okay, you want to make sure that you balance things out and that you make the right choice. This could also be talking about the fact that you are trying to manage your budget. You are getting back on track. You could have had a lot of expenditures and things that were unexpected. So you're trying to prioritize what needs to be done. And this could definitely be talking about projects and things where you have to invest time and, how to really go about multitasking this week, okay? Now, so that you don't get burned out. So we have in the themes for the week, we have the North Node. Okay. We have the North Node, and this talks about our life purpose, where we're headed. Okay. Keeping our eye on the prize and following a certain calling. There is a level of success and accomplishment that comes with receiving this card. So I feel like it's a very good week to close on some deals. And to really, you might feel a little strange about putting information out there because of that influence of Saturn, but it is a wonderful time to really get clear and really get things to a place that we feel that we're doing things in an inner union. Like, you know, our actions and our thoughts and everything is on the same page. Okay. Now we have two archangels that came through this week, and I love that. I feel like this is a message from the heavens, letting us know that we are evolving. We have Archangel Metatron. And when archangels show up in a reading, we are really being supported, and they're really looking at things where they can come in and intervene and really help us. But they can't do that if we're not specific in what they can bring, you know, and what they can help us with. Okay, so Archangel Metatron, I love it because it talks about the spiritual awakening. It talks about the evolution of the self and how we're growing, and how there is so much spiritual knowledge. So this week could be a week of a lot of insights and a lot of this intuitive hits and information that we feel comes from, you know, from source itself. So I love that. And we have Archangel Michael, which is this sense of divine protection, this encouragement for us to release and to allow for God and the universe and our archangels, guides, however you want to connect, to come in and help us, okay? To give us that sense that we are divinely loved and protected and guided at all times, okay? Now we have the card of 1111, which, you know, this could be a very synchronistic week for you. You could see a lot of this master numbers showing up for you, a lot of symbols. I woke up to beautiful double rainbows in the sky, which to me is a very personal sign of blessings upon blessings. Also, I saw a beautiful bird, a beautiful white bird that every time I see it, I know that all is well. Like everything is working out exactly as it should. And I just love it. It's a symbol of calm and peace, and just gives me that sense that, you know, like Archangel Michael, that we're being looked after, that we're being watched over, protected. Okay. So with the 1111 card, we go back. There is a big opportunity here for manifestation, for this sense of co-creating with the universe. Now, there is an aspect here that wants to tell you to be cautious about overthinking. Okay, because when we set intentions and we put things out to the universe, when we speak, when we act, when we... It is so key for us to detach from the outcome, the how, the when, the why, you know, and especially the when. Like, when is this going to happen for me? Okay, you need to just let that go and let God work everything out, okay? And things might not exactly work out the way that you feel that they should. This is where we surrender control over, and we are in this co-creation with the divine. Now we have the sacral chakra as the last theme for the week, and this talks about our creativity, our passion, our fears, also our sexuality. Okay, so there may be here things that come up that, you know, could want us to come into a certain alignment, maybe do a meditation, listen to some frequencies that can help you release. Now, for the sacral chakra, anything that is creative, anything that is movement, anything that is dance, music, but definitely movement helps a lot. You know, there could be some energy that needs to be released, okay? And this is, you know, Archangel Michael's message also was saying that we needed that sense of release, okay? Now, we have the Page of Wands as the first card in our spread. I was saying that the overall energy is the Two of Pentacles. And we have the Page of Wands. It makes absolute sense. There is a new way of doing things. We are headed into receiving some news about a negotiation, a project, something that we are passionate about, something that we've been walking already towards, okay? So there is news, communication coming when it has to do with anything creative, any projects, and definitely a certain negotiation here that is happening, or something that has to do with an abundant amount of money, okay? Something that we've been just wanting to bring forth. There's a sense of abundance. There's a sense that there could be some sort of settlement or getting close to closing a really good deal. So the Ten of Pentacles talks about not only this abundance and this prosperity, but it also talks about family and marriages and our highest commitments. So really good card there for us this week, walking towards this closing of a really good deal, a settlement, receiving some sort of news about you know, our finances increasing. We could be receiving news about receiving some sort of inheritance, okay? There's different themes when it comes to that. And with the Three of Wands, there's a definite expansion here. There is a receiving of good news, good luck being on your side with this card. There is something that you've been really waiting for and, you know, wanting to manifest that is here around the corner. And we go from the Three of Wands to the Seven of Wands, and this talks about being at a vantage point. But it also talks about being able to tune out any sort of negativity or opinions. This is like, you know, you don't really have to put up a fight, but this is about protecting your intellectual property. This is about, you know, not having to give anyone any sort of explanation. This is about really being at a point of advantage. So really standing strong in your position, really knowing what it is that you want and not backing down. It's a great card of determination and, you know, really saying that you are in this place where you are pushing through any of the BS and you are, you know, your efforts are going to be rewarded. And I love that. And the last card is the King of Swords. And this is definitely about being in your intellectual game. This is about having your mind made up, being clear in the way that you express yourself, looking at all the fine print, knowing that, you know, everything is clear and taken care of, dotting the I's, crossing the T's, that kind of thing. Okay, so let me see. It's giving me another message here as well. And it's about not letting... It's about really paying attention and being present and not letting the best pass you by. Also, sorry about that. Somebody keeps calling. So what I was saying before about this, not letting the best pass you by. I'm getting that message really clear with this King of Swords. It's like, keep your eyes open, be focused, don't let the best pass you by. And I feel that has to do a lot with not letting opportunities pass you by and being really present and in the moment. That focus and that concentration that we were talking about before. Now, I chose an oracle card for you with an extra message of support for this reading. So before we go, I want to share with you, it says, you are already golden. And to me, this week has to do a lot with, you having the Midas touch. Anything that you touch is successful. And when you have this mindset, and your mind is made up that you were born with this favor and you are God's precious child and the universe is always behind you, this is, a confirmation of that message. This is saying, when you stand strong in that knowing that, you are determined, that you belong, that you can achieve, that you can have success. There's nothing that is going to go past you. Okay? When something is for you, it cannot go past you. So I really want you to be present this week and really focus on what it is that, because the opportunities are going to be knocking. I feel like with this 1111 card, it's almost like a portal that's opening a new door, an opportunity. Something is definitely growing and expanding for you this week. You're going to receive some sort of news. When you have felt like you've been having to manage and juggle so much responsibility, there's you're already walking towards the solution and the reward that's already there for you. Okay, so I hope that this reading serves you all. I send you fearless light and love as always. Know that this is a collective reading, so if you want something more personal, you can reach out and we can definitely schedule something for you. You can book through the links on my bio. It's really easy, and all my services are listed for you there. Okay, so take good care, and I'll see you on the next one. Enjoy your week.